Hello, my name is Victoria Sewell, and I am a music and band teacher in Kansas City, Missouri. I am also an alumnus of the Elgin Youth Symphony Orchestra, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my experience with the EYSO. I grew up in Aurora, Illinois, and I attended West Aurora High School. I first learned about the EYSO through some friends who played in the orchestras, and my high school didn't have an orchestra program. I played trumpet in the band, and I was interested in seeing what orchestra was all about. So I auditioned, and I began my time in the EYSO during my junior year, 2011-2012. And I auditioned into the Philharmonia Orchestra under the direction of Mr. David Anderson, who I really enjoyed working with. That year we played Berlioz's Symphony Fantastique, Pictures at an Exhibition, and I believe Prokofiev's Romeo and Juliet, and a few other songs. I remember playing a solo in Berlioz's Symphony Fantastique and not being able to play loud enough. Like, I just couldn't play loud enough. Mr. Anderson just kept having me, okay, you gotta play louder. And that really challenged my perception of what it meant to be an orchestral trumpet player, and I really learned a lot that year. It really opened my eyes to what it meant to be part of an orchestra. That year was also the first year I was part of the brass choir, which was a really cool experience as a brass player to just be surrounded by brass musicians in a brass-only group. And from fall camp to the end of the year, I absolutely loved it. The next year, 2012-2013, I was a senior in high school. I auditioned into the Youth Symphony Orchestra under the direction of Mr. Randall Swigum, and I was a member of the Sterling Brass Quintet playing trumpet, which I will get into a little bit later. That year in Youth Symphony, we performed Mahler 2. Mahler is one of my all-time favorite composers, so to play a piece by him in that orchestra was just a fantastic experience for me. We also played a piece called Rainbow Body that year, which I remember we worked to memorize, and we experimented with adding choreography, and there was a choreographer that came in and taught us about how to write choreography and just moving with our sections to the music, which really opened my eyes to what a concert could look like. And I remember not everyone was excited about the idea, but I was like, this is such a cool and unique thing to do that I was excited to do it. So I can't remember if we performed it that way or not, but the rehearsals stick out to me a lot, and I remember that just kind of changed the way I looked at performance. But I would have to say one of the most influential experiences I've had in the EYSO was as part of the Sterling Brass Quintet and the Chamber Music Institute. I remember being chosen for that group and being so honored and humbled and getting to work so closely with 4 other fabulous musicians my age and getting to meet the namesake of the group, Stu Ainsworth, who allowed the group to be offered tuition free, which for me was just incredible. It was such a cool opportunity to be a part of. We would have weekly rehearsals that were participant led, so the 5 of us would lead our own rehearsals, which was a new way of rehearsing, and it really allowed us to take ownership of the group and kind of make it our own. And just the level of musicianship that we each brought to the table was so different, and it really propelled our group forward, which was really cool. We also had coachings with Mr. Matt Lee, who was a trumpet professor at DePaul University and Elmhurst College at the time, and we would have coachings with other amazing musicians in the area. We went to Northwestern to have a coaching with tuba professor Rex Martin. We went to Madison, Wisconsin to have a coaching there as well. That was actually the day of my senior prom. So I remember getting up, driving to the coaching in Madison, doing the coaching, driving back, putting on my prom dress really quick, and driving off to pictures so I could go attend prom, which was a crazy day, but such a cool memory to have. And that organization just led to so many musical opportunities and making connections with people and strengthening my own musicianship, and as well as the musicians around me. It was just an incredible opportunity that I'm so thankful for. But I have nothing but positive experiences to look back at in my time with EYSO. From the friendships I made to the music that was created, it was just a fabulous experience. And I know that many experiences can shape a person's life, but I know that EYSO has had a huge impact on my future and where I am today as a music teacher. So thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay well, stay safe, and have a lovely day.